scared?
Hey everyone, welcome back to another video, and today coming to you from Catskills, New York. We're at the location of a former resort, and the long story short of it is that it shut down a while ago, and then a new ownership took over and they turned it into condominiums and townhouses. But I forget the year, I'll actually put it on the screen though. A large fire took place here and most of the structures burned down. There's only like shells and skeletons of remaining buildings. There are still some buildings here, but a lot of them are gone. Most of them are gone. I think there's 3 or 4 remaining buildings, and I think one of them has a lounge in it, or like a nightclub. And I also think there's a neat looking outdoor pool as well. So we're gonna explore the area. If there's anything I'm able to share with you guys, I will. The property is, I believe, listed for sale, but it's been abandoned for a number of years since the fire. So we'll see if we can get into any of these buildings and see what remains here. So come along with us as we check out the remains of this abandoned resort in Catskill, New York. Okay, so we're behind one of the hotel wings here, the guest rooms, and we found our way in, so let's check it out. Yeah, somebody's definitely staying here. Hello? Just taking photos. This is like an actual residence. This is more like a little condo or townhouse. Look at books on the shelf. Clothes in the closet. It's kind of eerie looking. Looks like they definitely left in a hurry, which is rightfully so. I believe when the fire started, it was a night guard that noticed smoke coming from a building, and by the time fire departments arrived, it was fully engulfed, and most of the buildings were already too far gone to save. Their shoes, clothes, like towels hanging. This is like frozen in time. Got some construction lights strung up here. It's like everyone's the same. These are all former hotel rooms turned into living space. What's that calendar? Yeah, it's like a bomb went off in here. 2012. I think that was the date of the fire, or the year. It's like someone's a fan of Barack Obama. So it looks like this front portion of the building is more gutted and worse condition than the back half of it. Is that Nelson Mandela? Well, like usual, I'm not going to show you every single room, but we'll check out a couple of them, see if we find anything of interest, and then we'll move on to the remaining structures. place gives off a unique vibe because it's clearly abandoned, but there's a lot of personal possessions left here. So you're almost waiting for someone to come out of the room. And there's multiple floors here, so it's all going to be very similar. This one's a little more intact. Private resident. This one's in really great shape. Actually smells good in here. It's a great way to repurpose a resort though, you know, instead of letting it fall apart. They reuse it as living quarters. This is crazy. Got the fridge and everything, cups. Cleaning supplies. SpongeBob mac and cheese. There's a date, December 2012. So what are we looking at? 6 years since it was last used. It's a long, dark hallway. Then we have your coin-operated washer dryer. There's the key to get in. It's hanging on the wall. I know these are still worth some money. Okay, we're currently on the second floor. We peeked down at the bottom level of the basement. There's additional rooms down there, but it's full of mold. Private resident. Look at this, it has trophies left behind. This is actually a cleaner bathroom than you see in some businesses. Oh, this is a kid's room. It's a nice little, like, separated bedroom here. There's some mold in spots too. So, those trophies are actually for, some of them are for this location here. It says miniature golf tournament, the year 2000. Man, this is kind of crazy. It's like looking at something after the apocalypse here. Yeah, there's a lot of water damage here. Tasmanian devil. It's very sad knowing that these families were displaced, never to return. They were probably able to return maybe once to grab whatever they could grab, and that's it. More kids' toys here. old toys. A lot of these paintings.
The cabinets are still full of glasses. And
we got an elevator here, a little lounge area. And this goes to that catwalk outside that we're not going through.
Eminem.
Alright, so let's look at these living quarters inside this one wing of this hotel area. I gotta say, it's pretty eerie. All the possessions are left behind, everything's frozen in time. Especially seeing the kids' toys, baby toys, it's kind of disheartening to see that. And knowing that people had to rush out of here in an emergency and didn't know if they would ever return. But we're gonna exit this building now and make our way to the next one and see what we find over there. So, let's go.
Yeah, that's one of the tables that's sitting out here. Damn.
This looks like it was some type of maintenance or boiler shop, boiler room with furnaces, air compressors, a large fuel tank there. And right next to it we have the remains of a building with a Ford Focus that's crashed into it. And it's a fairly newer car too. I mean, not brand new, but probably within the last 10 years, but it's like the wall just crumbled on top of it. That's kind of crazy. Well, won't be going anywhere for a long time. So here's some more charred remains and another vehicle that obviously fell victim to the fire. That looks like a minivan maybe? Or a truck? I think it was a truck or like a Explorer track or something.
yeah.
I think that's what it was. Oh yeah, I didn't even see that. And look up there, you can see the like the emergency access, the stairwells. Oh no, those are actually elevator doors. Wow. So the whole building is gone except for the elevator shaft. Okay, I'm going to turn the camera off for a second. We got to climb our way over and around this. Well, you made it look easy.
I know. That's me. I could ski too.
So this looks like it would have been the main entrance for guests back in the day when it was a hotel resort. Right out front we got lock boxes. This would have been used for when it was the actual condominiums and townhouses. Phone books. (2012, 2013). I wouldn't be surprised if some of these still have mail in them. Somebody's doing some outdoor cooking. So straight ahead of us looks like we have some remains of a restaurant or cafe. I'm surprised those booths are still there. And it's got a rounded off appearance to it. And all the floors are pretty much gone. The only thing that's really holding us up is those stone pillars. So this is an area that would have allowed guests to go from the hotel area to the dining area that we just showed you. And it's a series of elevated platforms, since this is kind of built on a hillside. It's also a very tall building, so there's probably, I believe, about 6 to 8 floors to this place. So we won't be taking the elevator, so we'll try the stairwell. This floor's pretty bad. Same thing though, frozen in time. Personal possessions left behind. Man, I keep thinking I'm going to walk into someone here. Someone's checkbook there on the bed. These are nice little, apartments. Be good for small families or single individuals. And out back, which we'll show momentarily, they have a nice swimming pool. This place is really falling apart though. There's a kid's baby stroller. Watch my light.
Sorry.
This is a little fancier apartment. Got some crown molding. Nice little kitchen area. Geez, you think before they left they would have done the dishes. I guess we'll let them slide on that one.
Staircase through the pools right on here.
What do you guys make of this? I don't know if that's a doll or like a prosthetic thing or what it is. But we'll leave it there. And this room has a beautiful view of the swimming pool. It's a good size one too. You can see even behind it there's additional foundations that are no longer here due to the fire. So once we check out more of this building, we'll head outside, check the pool, and then we have one more building to check, and that's pretty much it for this resort. I was actually mistaken. I called that crown molding, but it's simply wallpaper edging. Fooled me though. let's check a room on the other side now, B106. This is a nice little, I guess it'd be like a dresser. And that glass case, someone had some money in this one. Even the bathroom's pretty nice. A lot of female products.
Got all the money on the floor.
Oh, fireplace heater and Monopoly money. This was one of the smaller apartments here, but it's one of the nicer ones. You think somebody'd want that back, you know, but maybe they weren't given the opportunity to return. It's even a nice curtain rod up there. And I can see why they would choose this room, because got a nice balcony out here. Well, funny thing enough, we actually discovered the person that lived here based on the evidence we found, which is some school books. But we actually found their badge for work, and they were a teacher. So, at least that connects the dots a little bit. Alright, let's check B109. Oh, this one. This is sad. It has family photos. Yeah, that's a shame. All the baby toys in here. It's a very small apartment, but I'm sure someone was raising a family here. It has the fallout bed. There's lots of photos here. I'm going to blur their faces out, but some young couple was probably raising a child here. Because they were possibly a fisherman too. This place really gives off two different vibes here, because, you know, when you're walking the main hallway here, it just looks like utter destruction, like the end of the world type of thing. But then when you go into the rooms, you see these personalized items, photos, and it just gives you a whole completely different vibe. This one's got some hardwood floors, a nice trunk, tons of photo albums. Looks like they're an avid reader. This one's pretty nice shape. Oh wow. This is probably a suite. Hey Mike, you gotta come see this room. This is by far the best room of the house or building. Wow, this has to be an expensive table and chairs. And look at that. That is a beautiful piece, but somebody smashed it. That right there is why I don't give out locations to people, because they always say, oh, I'm a photographer, I'm an explorer, I have good intentions. You can't trust anyone these days, and this is the reason why. No reason to damage that. Look at this piece. I mean, this is absolutely gorgeous. I can't believe this. I mean, this is still intact. That's a fragile piece, but...
Man, I'd love to take the chairs home.
Oh, I didn't even see these couches. Oh my God. I know I'm probably saying oh my God too many times, but this is like some high-end stuff. Another, what is that?
The same one that was over there.
Okay, another ID badge. Comfortable?
Yeah. Good marble table.
Yeah, that table is, it's gotta be a pretty penny. I've never seen such high-end, beautiful stuff in an apartment. But someone really wants to make it look nice. I wonder what this is. Oh, bed. Fall-out bed.
There's two of them.
This is a nice little, probably entertainment center here. I really can't get over the furniture in here. Of all the abandoned places I've been into, I've never seen anything with such expensive, beautiful stuff. I mean, this is, you'd see in like MTV Cribs. Those of you that don't know, it's a show that used to be on showing the houses of famous people. And for how small this is, they really done it up nice. This is like leather furniture. I didn't even realize it was leather. Man, this is some nice stuff. This could actually clean up. I mean, leather, you could clean this easily and still salvage this. Same thing that table. It's a marble table. It's just dusty. Yeah, Mike pointed out, look at the base of this table here. It's a marble bottom. You don't see stuff like that in ordinary apartments. But I'm sure it wasn't an ordinary person living here. I mean, even the kitchen, for how small it is, it's still nice. It's like marble backsplash. It's one of the bigger ones here too. Oh, master bedroom. Jeez. Look at this bed. My God. This room right here made the whole place worth it, I'll tell you that. I can't get over this. Somebody put some money into this place. You know, look at this dresser here. No, this isn't a dresser. What is this? Like a nightstand? Or not a nightstand. Vanity, maybe? I can't think of the name of it.
I never saw one like it.
Yeah, that's like a one-of-a-kind piece.
These butcher's knife there too.
Bottle of Merlot. Leopard print soap dispenser, toothbrush holder. It's small, but it's definitely fancy. Yeah, this looks like gold-plated faucet handles. These towels are like brand new. Even had a gold toilet. Okay, so I walked right past this. This is a second bathroom. So this is the main bathroom. The other one was the master bathroom. Somebody ripped out some stuff. There's a very royal theme to it. By far the best room in this whole building so far. Hello? No, they're closed for business. Alright, you're welcome. Alright, so right below us, one floor down, is that room we saw with the nice white leather furniture. Came up one more floor to see how this one is. Mike's already in here, but I wanted to give you a first person impression. And this one ain't too bad. This has like Victorian furniture almost. And look at that. If you guys can't see, it's a little corner bar with the mirrored background and mirrored ceiling. It's a little stale. What can I get you? We have some Courvoisier and some London Dry Gin. What's your choice? Oh, down here is a smile for camera. Interesting. And in case you guys are looking for some service, we have a little main RD there. It's a nice little bar. That chair alone is pretty amazing. Look at that intricate detailing in the wood. Jeez. I still like the leather furniture better, but this is not shabby. I should say not too shabby. This bedroom is stripped. It's disappointing. Home video Beyond the Denver Dynasty. And if you're looking for your copy of RoboFox, it's right here. Yeah, the downstairs apartment's definitely much better, but I wanted to compare the two. But I think every corner of this building is... I'm trying to read it. This is Mom. This is Hell, Mom. I don't know. But every corner of this building is a suite. So only people with the luxury of having lots of money are able to stay here. It's even fur coat, like for Jaja. Yeah, I do like that little guy. That a Russian doll. I think that's what they're called. Alright, we showed you pretty much everything we want to show you in this building. Behind us, or in front of me I should say, is the pool. We're going to show you that. And we have one more building which we think holds either a restaurant or lounge. So we're going to try and get inside of that one as well. And at the end we're going to do some drone footage and put some pictures to it with some music. And that'll be it for this place, so let's continue on. We're just inside that building there. That's where we found those suites down that corner of it. And now we have our swimming pool. Another crazy thing too is that right underneath Mike is some of the fire hose they used to put out the fire here. And it's laying all over the property here. This is a really big, nice pool.
There's no water.
It's got a nice stairway entry. Boy, it's really hot and bright in here. So it looks like they had some type of awning, sunshade there. I got the lifeguard seat and something over there, that little building. I don't know what that is. A little bit of water, only a few inches worth. It's clear at least, you can see the bottom of it. That's funny. Pool closed, positively no swimming. Capture. This was definitely the center focal point for the guests that were living here. They had a nice big open pool with lots of area for seating and some deck side views from their apartments. But fortunately, pool's closed today. All right, lifeguard's on duty.
Oh, the pool.
I guess that means we could go swimming now. The lifeguard's here. But for some reason, you don't resemble David Hasselhoff.
No,
Now you're stuck up there.
not even close.
Oh my God. This is what we came for, and it's still here. There's a name to this lounge, and I don't want to give it away to give away the location, but I'll just say he's a very famous singer and television person, and this lounge was named after him. I can't believe this is not affected by the fire. Look at that chandelier. My God. Look at the chairs stacking. This place is truly amazing. It's almost hard to describe how incredible it looks. Look at that chandelier. That's one of the biggest and most extravagant ones I've ever seen. And the amount of stage lighting is just crazy. Look at all around. See, I'm going to try and zoom in and show you. It's like a nice ornate trim going around that border. Yeah, it's not complete unless you have your disco ball, and they have one. This is a big stage too. Yeah, this made it worth it. The rooms alone were quite impressive, but seeing this, I mean, look at this old curtain even. It's like an automatic curtain. Jeez, this is where the band would have been, the elevated platform. This is, look at this, I guess that'd be considered stained glass or colored glass. This is just so big and massive and dark, my lights aren't even lighting up a lot of it. This would have been probably a dancing area down here, or possibly like cocktail tables. I'd say dancing though. There's a lot of tables up there. But it's like they shut it down and just left it go. All the tables are in place, the chairs are upside down. That's pretty massive. It's a large building too, so we're gonna see what else is in here. So we're gonna exit stage right. Now there's all the lighting controls and stuff. This looks like maybe dressing rooms. Would have been a mirror there with a vanity. Oh, here's more of the stage controls. All those wires are cut. These are like the main controls. What's this, like stone?
Yeah.
Must have maybe came in from the roof. So here's another angle. Chair stacking is pretty cool. I don't know why they would have done that, but probably for a photo shoot or something. And here's probably sound booth. Yeah. Wow, everything's here. This is very outdated technology, but I'm sure for its time is state of the art. I think a lot of this is lighting. Some of it may be sound. Somebody has to know what they're doing to handle that. Any projectors?
No, I think just two huge lights.
So we found a little balcony area, which we thought was like a projection room. It just has a few of those high-powered like spotlights. What's that?
This is called the Long Ranger.
Must be another light. Are they on wheels up there?
This one's on wheels, yeah.
We're gonna switch over to mic cam.
These are just very big projection lights. There's 3 of them total.
You can get one of the
Okay. This is called the Long Ranger. Out there on wheels to roam around. There's the stage all the way out there. Very dark in here. Another light there goes up in the rafters. There, we can hand this down to Jay.
Alright everyone, that's going to do it for this video. This was a look at a place that you don't get to see every day because it was a former resort that was very successful back in the early days, and it transferred over to condominiums, apartments, and townhouses, I believe. And it was occupied and fully functioning up until 2012 when a massive fire took place. And it's clearly evident, which buildings were affected, which ones weren't. All the other ones, though, pretty much have water damage and are no longer salvageable. Everything here is going to have to be raised at some point. It is kind of sad, though, seeing the remnants of family in those apartments with children's toys, family photos, trophies. Like, that's someone's life right there, and they had to leave it and never come back to it. But if you have any thoughts, obviously, thoughts, comments, questions, concerns, let me know down below, and I'll see what Mike has to say.
Like the pool, that was a key part for me. Just seeing everyone's belongings left behind is pretty, sad. Just everything's left behind, kept their whole life, and just had to walk away. But it was a nice find. For what there is here, it was still a good turnout.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm glad we got to check it out. This is well known. Again, it's located in Catskills, New York. I'm not going to give specifics on it because it is for sale. But the highlight for me, just to mention, was that apartment, that corner apartment with the white leather furniture and that dining room table. That's like pristine condition. That stuff should be saved. And the lounge over here with the stage, the lighting, that was pretty much left untouched. It's water damaged at this point, but everything's still there. And it was just great to come back here and try and imagine how people used to live and how they used to have fun and the memories that they made here. So, enough rambling from me. You know what to do. If you enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up. If you're not already subscribed to my channel, subscribe, ring that notification bell. That way you'll get alerts whenever I upload a new video. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next video. What are you doing?
I better wear better protection next time. My feet are showing.
We found Bigfoot.
Here you go, my fine man. Before you do spot the tea.
Where's the cream? What can I get you? We got some Crevassier and one. Alright everyone, that's gonna do it for this video. I gotta say, that's gonna be a blooper part.